If I could have a dream, I wouldn't be so blue.
Rhys James! He is in electric form! He's only got it done again! Spectacular from Rhys James!
If I could have a dream.
Timing absolutely spot on. Perfect by Rhys James.
No!
Rhys James is a special talent.
It is Rhys James. Rhys James. It is Rhys James.
What a little fucking shit that guy is. If you're not aware, there's a footballer now called Rhys James, okay? He plays for Chelsea in England. He's absolutely smashing it. He's already won the Champions League, helped England get to the final of the Euros. Some of you are probably here expecting to see him. Apologies, I'm the Rhys James in this venue's budget, I'm afraid. That guy makes 150 grand a week. He's not coming to fucking Aldgate East. No offence. I only make 90 grand a week. I fucking need this, all right? It's a nightmare for me. Footballer with my name, my career's in the fucking toilet. It's over. And he burst onto the scene, the new Rhys James, in the last sort of 2 years, really. But he was already smashing it like 3-4 years ago, and I hadn't heard of him yet. And what would happen is, I would get a tweet out of the blue from a stranger that would say something like, "Oh, I've been watching you, mate. You're absolutely brilliant. You're head and shoulders above the rest. One to look for the future, man. You're going to be a star." And I'd see that and be like, I guess they must be showing Mock the Week again. Well, somebody's got Dave, haven't they? Good for you. Turns out they were not showing Mock the Week, and I should know that, because when they do show Mock the Week, no one tweets me saying, "You're going to be a star." They tweet me saying, "Since when does the girl from Star Wars do stand-up comedy?" Very hurtful for me to go online. Worse is when I'd get the negative tweets out of the blue from a stranger that would say stuff like, "I watched you today, mate. You're fucking shit, okay? You are rubbish. You're not cut out for this game. You should quit, and you should quit immediately." And I'd be like, "Mate, Chelsea weren't even playing today. Moron. Clueless." Some people are so thick, don't you think? Thick goes everywhere you go these days, no offence. Worst part of all of this, by the way, Rhys James, genuinely, not even my real fucking name, okay? It is a stage name I chose 14 years ago when I started doing comedy, because I was already quite a prolific comedian with my real name. And I thought there's probably not room on the circuit for two Romesh Ranganathans. What choice did I have? It was either this or Cristiano Ronaldo. Those are the final two. It's just fucked, man, isn't it? Because his ceiling for success is so much higher than mine. He's a footballer, for a start, and he's 23 years old. 23. I'm 32. I know, it's called Nivea. Relax, everyone. 23, man. Whole life ahead of him. He'll probably win the World Cup before he's 30. I'm just trying to get on Taskmaster before I go bald. That's all this is. And the thing is, you express this kind of concern with your life and your identity, and people come out the woodwork. The mental health people turn up with their phrases that help no one, and they say things like, "Oh, don't worry about the competition, okay? Don't worry about the other Rhys James. There's actually no such thing as competition. You're only in competition with yourself. All you've got to do, Rhys, is be better than you were a year ago." I'm like, I don't think you understand how ageing works. I don't have the energy that I had a year ago. I used to do MDMA. Last week, I watched a YouTube video called "How to Wash a Fleece and Preserve Its Softness." People change. The good thing about this crowd is that half of you are sat there going, "How?" East London, baby. I know the vibe. Wash it at 30 and blow dry. You're welcome. Just saved you 7 minutes and a Grammarly advert. All right, good to see you're on the same algorithm tonight. Good to know. These phrases are useless, aren't they? These mental health phrases. Especially that one, you know? Saying that there's no such thing as competition. We all know that's not true. There is such a thing as competition. That's not mental health. That's just denial. Mental health would be to acknowledge the existence of competition and just figure out a healthy way to deal with it in your own brain, right? In 2009, on Britain's Got Talent, a street dance troupe named Flawless auditioned. And in the pre-audition chat, Simon Cowell said to the main one in Flawless, "What's the ambition, lads?" And he stepped forward into the spotlight and he went, "Chase the dream, not the competition." Everyone in the crowd went crazy. They were whooping, they were cheering, they were clapping. It was like this. Classic comedy crowd. Couldn't give a shit about your earnestness. More jokes, little boy, please. We're waiting. It's been, 15 seconds. Come along. You're a comedy crowd. You'd never clap something so earnest, and I respect that about you, okay? But that's what he said, okay? He said, chase the dream, not the competition. Fast forward 6 weeks, and Flawless are in the final of Britain's Got Talent, this close to achieving that dream they've been chasing. On the night, they finished 8th out of 9, losing to rival street dance troupe Diversity. So maybe have a little look at the fucking competition, lads, hey? What are you doing chasing the dream like mugs? Don't you know other people are chasing the same dream as you? Christ. Go back to diversity audition, right? Simon Cowell says to Ashley Banjo, the main one in diversity, what's the ambition, mate? He goes, to crush Flawless into the fucking dust. I will do whatever it takes. I'll sacrifice a little Afro flippy one if I have to. Whatever I must do, I will do with bloodshed tonight. You remember? And it worked, didn't it? They're smashing it, aren't they, diversity? They're still going. Everyone knows diversity. They sold out 5 nights at the Palladium this year, this April. Flawless haven't had a Wikipedia update since 2015. And that was me saying, if you're reading this, best of luck to you fellas. Chase the dream, not the competition. Fucking turn it in. Drivel. In 14 years' time, right, 14 years from now, someone will say to you, whatever happened to that Rhys James? You'll be like, Rhys James, well, he's a national treasure, isn't he? Get fucked. We love Rhys James. There's statues of Rhys James. Of course there are. We love the guy. He won the World Cup. We love that guy. We're like, no, not that Rhys James. The other one, the little dweeby comedian Rhys James. Whatever happened to that guy? You'll be like, the comedian Rhys James. Yeah, he had a breakdown and went on Britain's Got Talent to do street dance. Really lost his head. He kept shouting, this is because of diversity. Everyone thought he was being racist. It was very uncomfortable. No one knew how to react.